She is by no means alone. One of our MEPs has also been on the receiving end of such treatment. She's Nikki Sinclaire and joins us now. Nikki, thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
This morning. What's happened to you?
Well, it's typical, similar type of abuse, really. People thinking that they're anonymous, they're keyboard warriors, and they think because I'm a public figure that I'm, somehow paid to take abuse. And I know politicians are not are not in high regard, but at the end of the day, we are human beings, and we try to serve the people that we're elected to represent. And we had to disable, for example, my YouTube account comments, because just some of the most vicious comments that were on there.
The world of politics can get quite heated. Were people arguing political points, or was this personal abuse?
No, I'm open. Look, everyone that knows me knows that I'm quite open to a strong debate, and people, can be quite forceful in their debate. But we're talking about that crosses the line. We're talking about personal, the most disgusting sexual things. And you're thinking, really? Would you really say that to my face? Would you really say that in public? And that's what they're doing. And I don't think people really understand that when they put these comments online on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, they're publishing. They are publishers. They're as responsible for their comments as, the Sun newspaper, the Express, a radio station. They are responsible for their actions. And I'm hoping that this court case will alert people to this.
What do you make of what you heard there from Caroline Criado Perez and her experience?
Well, I praise her strength for taking the courage to pursue this. I mean, on occasion, I've considered pursuing some of these, and then you're thinking, well, do I have the time to do this? And, her relief at the fact that these people have pleaded guilty and that she doesn't have to go to court, because that is incredibly traumatic to have to stand or even make a statement, and I've been in this position elsewhere in my life, to make a statement into the police where you actually have to talk about what's been said about you. And that's incredibly traumatic, and people don't appreciate how traumatic that is. So the fact that these people have pleaded guilty have saved of that, but I salute her courage of actually pursuing this.
Some people are going to say, well, if you're going to be a politician, if you're going to be an activist, this kind of stuff comes with the territory.
Absolutely, and I totally agree with that. And people can talk about my politics and how I conduct my politics, and that's fair comment. But when they start talking about sexual things, and talking about my family and etc., doesn't that cross the line?
Back end of last year, you revealed that you were transgender.
Yeah, I can't talk about this because we've agreed with Radio Shropshire that the course that I'm not talking about this.
Oh right, okay. I was just.
I'm not going to discuss that.
Okay, sure, fine, fair enough. And if you use the phrase keyboard warrior.
Yeah.
You use the phrase the keyboard warrior. Is this dramatically different from how people will deal with you face to face or in a political meeting?
Absolutely. Very, very, very few people confront me publicly. I get letters and questioning my politics and so forth, and that's fine. I can write back. It's not anonymous. And that's the thing, it's the anonymity. They believe these people are anonymous. But thankfully, technology has moved on that they can't hide. They leave a footprint. Every time you send a Twitter, every time you send a Facebook message, every time you send an email, anything, even if you put it as an anonymous name, you leave a footprint and you can be traced to your door.
How do you respond? Stella Creasy MP, who's also been on the receiving end of this thing, when she gets this sort of stuff, she sends anyone who's abusive to her a picture of a kitten.
That's a good technique. But most of the time, if people make valid political points, even if they completely disagree with me and think that I shouldn't be representing them, I will answer them and I will, put my point of view and leave that. If they send obscene messages, I ignore them. And maybe after this lady's brave stand, maybe I will begin to go to the police as well.
She's made the comment that it's just the tip of the iceberg.
It is. It is.
Nikki, it's been good to talk to you. Thank you very much for your time this morning. Cheers, Nikki. Thank you. It's Nikki Sinclaire MEP of the We Demand a Referendum Now party, West Midlands MEP.